Okay, folks, hopefully you had a good read and relax time. What we're going to do right now is get back into our argument stuff, our argument unit stuff. If you remember last time, we did this filter bubbles worksheet, looked at the video and read that article, and then did the worksheet. Make sure that you have that done with your name on it, and we're going to turn those in just a second. As we turn them in, you're also going to grab one of these white packets. So hopefully the sub has that set up for you. If not, just pause this video while you turn this in and get these worksheets in everybody's hands. And I'll just give you a second to do that. By the way, if you didn't get one of these, I did put it up on Moodle. I think I ran out of copies. So if you need one, it'll be on Moodle for you to print out. All the information's there. Moving on to these white packets. This is going to be useful for next class. We're going to give you some time here today to prepare for the next class, which will be next week. So it's something that's called a structured controversy. And this structured controversy is an activity that's kind of like a debate, but it's really not quite a debate. Sorry about that little interruption. What we're doing here is we're investigating a topic, and the topic that we're going to look at has to do with social networking. Social networking is something that I think is really present in our day-to-day lives. The Twitters, the Facebooks, the Vines, the Instagrams, the Snapchats, all those kind of sites, I think are social networking sites. So we want to make sure that we kind of look at this topic and research a little bit about it. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But in case you're curious as to how we're doing this, let's just go through what is a structured controversy and everything like that. On the top of this worksheet, it says, next class, you'll be presenting your research and opinions on the debate of online privacy and social networking. Before the debates, you'll have some time in class to find examples from the articles as support for both sides of the argument. So we're going to be looking at both sides of this issue that people have many opinions on. So we'll be looking at the yes side and the no side. And I'll explain that a little bit more in a second. You're also going to need to probably take some time at home to finish up some research and finish up some note-taking, so just know that. A structured controversy is a pretty special kind of debate. You're going to research, again, and prepare notes on both sides of this issue. You're going to work in pairs, and those pairs we'll come up with those pairs next class. So you'll be able to work with some people today, but don't assume that you're going to be working with those people next class. You'll be with another person next class, and you're going to be facing another person and their partner next class. And what will happen is you two will prepare notes on one side of the debate, and the other side will prepare notes on the other side of the debate. Everyone will get a chance to say their piece, and then you're going to switch, and you'll be presenting and preparing notes, preparing what you're going to say for the other side of the debate. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. If it doesn't make complete sense, we'll make sure it does next class before we begin. Your participation is going to be very cooperative, so you'll be working with someone else next class. And it's also very structured. You see this table right here is really how this is going to go. It's all timed out. So you'll have time to prepare and study with a partner. You'll have time to present. You'll have time to challenge what you've already heard from other people. And then you're going to switch sides and do the same thing again from the other side of this debate. The goal here is not to win. So that's not what our goal is coming into next class, but rather to build a consensus to gain more understanding about this topic that I think, again, plays a pretty big role in some of our lives. So we'll explain more about how that's going to look next class, but that's pretty much what it says on this first page. Our topic, again, is all about social networking. And here's the question that's in front of you. Do the positive aspects of social networking sites outweigh the negatives? So do the good things about Facebook and Twitter and all that outweigh the negatives? Or are there so many negatives that maybe we got to start thinking about how we use these sites and whether to actually use them at all? Positives, negatives, what's going to win out here? So that's kind of what the question is. You'll be graded just based on how you're participating. In order to participate next class, you're going to need to do the research. So that's why I'm on Moodle right now, and that's why I'm going to the second page and actually the third page as well of this packet. So you might want to get there right now. If you look at this, we've got yes side and no side. And I've got 3 articles for each side. So it says here on your research log, you're going to read through each of the provided articles for meaning, and then reread the article and take notes that support each side of the issue. Be sure to include some quotes, some page numbers, or line numbers where you found your support. We're looking for facts, supporting reasonings, examples, statistics, all those things you're going to take notes on in this column here. Now, where are you going to find those articles? Again, that's why I'm on Moodle. If you look at today's date, you'll see that we've introduced a structured controversy, and we're going to begin reading the articles right here. So this will link you to a folder on Google Drive where you'll find PDF documents of all of those articles. Might take a second to load up here. We're going to do this for yes. We're going to do this for no. So we've got 3 articles on either side. Here we go. So let's just start. I'm going to start with the no side. And so if I go to the first no article here, it's just going to pull up a little preview of that document, which should be fine to read on. Oops, there's a problem previewing this document. Let's try that again. All right, let's see. Sorry, technical difficulty here. Temporarily lost my internet. Okay, there we go. So it says docs to parents limit kids text tweets online. That's the first no article that I have here. So what I'm going to do is read through this article. It's fairly short, I think. But take a look at it. You'll see there's line numbers on the articles as well, so you can kind of point to where you're finding this stuff. But once you've read through it, look through it again and try to see what is the best stuff here. What is the best stuff to prove the no side of this, that the negatives actually outweigh the positives. So you're going to do that for this article, you do that for the next article and the next article. Again, just go to that next article, and hopefully that's working for you. Better than it's working for me, actually. Go through these articles, take the notes. Can't say that enough. That's what you're working on for the next little bit of class here. And if you don't finish in class, you'll have some time to do that for homework. You'll have the weekend. Also on the back, as you look at these articles, you want to take these sources down. The sources are the publication it came from, the author, the title of the article, and also you want to put the source publication date so we know when these articles came from. I gave you the first one, so see if you can find the information for the rest of those articles. This will become helpful later on. So just make sure you have this address book of the sources. Okay, I think I've talked enough. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. If not, you can email me if you have questions as you're getting into your homework or whatnot. And good luck.